Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm on my walk with P right now. It is almost 8:30, so I am kind of time crunched a little this morning. I was just spending some time this morning reading, and I just the morning got away from me. So finishing up our walk, and then I'm going to get ready for work. I only have a couple of meetings today. I think I'm supposed to be going to San Diego this weekend. I'm fairly certain we're supposed to have a little get together with a couple of friends. I was kind of feeling like maybe I don't want to go because next weekend is Thanksgiving, and then the following I'm going to Austin. So it just kind of feels like I have a lot of back-to-back big weekends, but I do think that it would still be fun. So it's all kind of tentative because it's just hanging out with friends, and I'm crashing at a friend's house. So I could change plans, but we'll see. But I just wanted to start the vlog, say hi. Whoa, a raindrop just fell on my phone. It's supposed to rain some more today too. Right now it's really sunny and really beautiful, but it's supposed to rain again. So very excited for that too. Hello, good morning, and let's get into the vlog. You guys, it's been a second. I checked in with you guys this morning and basically said hi, and then the day got away from me. So now it's already after work hours. It's still raining, so I'm just kind of enjoying the inside as much as I can. P actually went with me on his walk, and he didn't go to the bathroom. We walked for so long, and he just would not go. It was a whole thing. So anyway, that was super fun. And now we're back inside. I was soaking wet. My phone was wet. My jacket was wet. I had my umbrella, but it was just only protecting me so much. And I cannot believe that he still didn't even go to the bathroom, but it's okay. It is what it is. Right now I need to do some editing. I wanted to actually do a little bit of reading. Let me show you guys what book I've been reading. I picked up a couple of books from the library because I just wanted to try something a little bit different. And I picked up Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell. I'm only a couple of chapters in, so I have no real thoughts yet, but this is what I've been reading. And I picked this one up because out of the stack of the books that I have to read, this is the one that's not renewable. So I figured it would make most sense to read this one first. The other ones I in theory could renew. So I want to get to this, but again, I need to do a bit of editing first. So we're just gonna kind of get to it because tomorrow is an in-office day, and I need to make sure that my editing is done before I go to the office because I won't have a chance to do any editing in the morning. Ideally, that's what we're gonna work on right now. Ryan, I think, is just now heading home. He's been working a little late lately. I don't know what his plans are for tonight, but I'm gonna be here for a little bit. Just gonna open up the laptop, get a little bit of work done, and then honestly probably just either watch TV or read my book a little bit before we head off to bed. Today has just been kind of a nothing day, so I apologize that I didn't have any updates today, but sometimes that's what happens. You guys, I've been the worst today, but I edited for a little bit, and then Ryan came home, so we hung out for a little, and I just had myself my dinner, and I'm actually making myself some of those Christmas sugar cookies as a little dessert. I think I told you guys before I bought a couple of different boxes of them because they always sell out really fast around the holidays. I figured if I buy them now, then I can every now and then periodically make a couple, just have them for a little bit of a dessert. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. They're in the oven. I think I have probably 5 minutes left before they're ready. And I'm just watching one YouTube video while I chill for a second, just kind of by myself. Ryan is in the office for a little bit, and then when I'm done with watching this video, I'm gonna let him have the TV so he can play his video games, and I'm going to finish editing my video either in here and hang out with him, do our own thing while we're together kind of idea, or I'll go to the office or the room. We'll see. Tomorrow is an in-office day as per usual for a Tuesday, so I don't know how much we'll get a chance to talk. I feel like today just totally slipped by, and I just keep forgetting to pick up my camera, so I apologize. Tomorrow obviously is, again, in-office day. But did I already mention that I'm going to San Diego? I am excited for that, so hopefully we'll have some little adventures when we're there. That's the update for now. Honestly, nothing crazy has been happening. I just got Don't Let Him In on my Kindle so I can actually read at night. Tell me if you guys are the same way. When I get a book from the library as a physical copy, I don't really care if I read a little bit in here and then switch to my Kindle and then switch back based off of the activity that I'm doing. If I'm lounging in my bed or something, that it's easier to read on my Kindle. But if I buy a book, then I want to read every single page from that book. I don't know why I'm like that. So I haven't read on my Kindle in a hot second because I was reading my last book as a physical copy, and I've been really enjoying physical copies a lot lately, but because this is from the library, I have no problems with getting it on my Kindle too. I don't know, it's so strange. I don't know why my brain is this way, but I'm excited to read more, and I really want to read more. I need to prioritize editing first. So let's hopefully get my cookies. I think they're almost out, and then watch this video, and then we'll finish our editing so that we can read. morning, you guys. It's Tuesday morning. It's like 6:45 right now and I'm getting ready to go to work. It's just me and 2 other friends today at the office, and so I am just kind of wearing whatever I feel like because it doesn't actually matter. I have no meetings today either, so it really doesn't matter. I have a little bit of an ant invasion in my bathroom, so I feel like I've kind of like been out of whack. Like I showered in my bathroom because it's on the opposite side of the bathroom, like on the vanity, so the shower is fine, but then the rest of everything else I got ready in the other bathroom because we have actually like a primary bathroom in the primary bedroom, I suppose you could say. Ryan typically uses that bathroom, so we've actually like split our bathrooms because we have different schedules. It's easier so we don't wake each other up, and then also the bathroom that I typically use has way more storage, and so I can put like my hair tools and different things like that, my makeup or whatever. So anyway, to make a long story long, I guess, I kind of got ready between the 2 bathrooms because I don't really want to use the sink because I put a bunch of like ant poison over there. I feel a little disjointed today, but it's 6:45. Actually, let me make sure that the bathroom's closed because there's poison in there. Our schedule used to be that on Tuesdays when I had to go into the office, Ryan would just like, it would default that he was the one who would walk pee, but he has to now go into the office early on Tuesdays, which it's like, of course it's Tuesdays. So we're kind of just like seeing who has the most amount of time right now at this point. He's also having to get ready right now, and I am just making myself my coffee. I think I might have enough time to walk him. That's my main thing, I guess I was gonna say. Today I have a big project to undertake. I have to do like an auditing project at work. Kind of works out that I have no meetings because I can just like focus hard on that. So I'll be doing that. And I would really like to get some reading done, but I stayed up a little late last night, so I didn't wake up at 5 like I usually do. And so I feel like I've lost an hour of my day. So I didn't get to do anything for myself. But maybe since it's just my 2 friends, we'll have like a little reading hour or something for lunch, because it's also the 2 friends that I'm in book club with, so we all like to read together. We always bring our Kindles like everywhere we go. Maybe we'll get some reading done. Anyway, let's finish getting ready and head off to work. Guys, it's Wednesday. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. I'm going to make myself some breakfast. I'm gonna just have some eggs. It's actually already noon. Wait, when is my meeting? Perfect. I have a meeting at 12:30. I desperately need to go buy some groceries and I just haven't done it yet. I just don't know what I've been wanting, honestly. So I'm gonna make myself eggs this morning. I think I have maybe like an orange chicken thing that I can have for lunch, or like a late lunch, early dinner, I suppose, because it's already noon. I guess technically my breakfast is my lunch. Today has turned into a much busier day than I thought that it was going to be, and I honestly didn't even realize that it was already noon. So I haven't picked up the camera to say hi to you guys this morning. I woke up at 5, but I fell asleep on the couch when I was trying to read my book. It's good so far, but I'm still in like the setup phase where I'm like, you know, under 50 pages in because I haven't really had the chance to read in the last few days. So I'm hopeful that I can get into more of the book maybe later today. And today Ryan and I are going to ideally hang out and like have like maybe like take pee somewhere, because he has kind of been cooped up with all of the rain that we've been having. There's only like 2 more days of rain that's forecasted, but today is extremely sunny. It's so cold. It's like 58 degrees right now, which is cold for LA. But I feel like he hasn't really like had the chance to go do anything, have you? So I'm opening the door for him today so he can kind of sunbathe a little bit. That's like one of his favorite activities. And otherwise, I would ideally like to do a workout today and yeah, go take pee somewhere. That's like, those are the main things, I suppose. Maybe do some studying. That could be nice too. Oh, that's kind of it this morning. I'm gonna finish making these eggs and then we'll get back to work for a little bit, and I'll probably see you whenever I take my break. You guys, I feel so cold, so that's why I'm in this puffy, but it's so nice outside, and I'm like, do I want to sit out? I want to sit in the sun, except the only patch of sun now is like over here, and I don't really, it's like the grass is still wet because of all the rain. Now where do I sit? I wanted to come out here and sit, but the sun moved. Originally I was gonna sit on the stoop thing like this, especially because I know P wants to be outside. Maybe I'll actually go inside. I just feel like I can't get warm lately. I don't know what it is. I need to try turning on this heater a little bit more. I barely turned it to 70 and it turned on immediately. So that leads me to believe that the house is too cold. Can I close the door? You want to stay outside? Okay.
P really wants to be outside. I'm freezing though.
Okay, I'm just gonna close the door a little bit like I do in the summer when he wants to be outside but I want to be inside. And then that way I can enjoy the heater because it's right here. Well, see, here he comes. He wants me to be outside with him. Pete. He'll get over it eventually. But I want to read a little bit of my book, and then I think once I'm done with that, I will do my workout. That's my plan right now. It's only like just before 1. My one-on-one that I had today actually ended a little early, so we're gonna take advantage of that. Have a little bit of like an early break. I already ate my food on the clock, so I kind of love when I do that because then when I take my lunch breaks, I can just like actually like take a full break. Hello, it's been a second. I did my workout and I feel way better after doing the workout. I'm glad that I finally pushed myself to do it, and I haven't showered yet, but I'm quickly making myself some food so that I can eat a little bit and then go shower and like get ready for the rest of the day, which sounds crazy because it's already 4 p.m. So get ready for the rest of the day literally means I don't know what. But Ryan and I think, are going to probably do something with P later today. I think the goal is going to be we do something with P and then we come home and make some chocolate chip cookies because we got all of the things that we would need. Actually, we've already had all of the things that we would need in order to be able to make cookies. We were basically just missing chocolate chips and Ryan got those recently. So now we can make all of the cookies that we ever want to, which is really exciting. So I think those are kind of all of the plans, but I basically want to make this food and shower and then we'll be able to like be ready for all of that stuff. I haven't studied yet, but I want to do that as well. And then I also need to kind of get myself together because on Friday I'm supposed to go to San Diego to go visit some friends. In fact, I need to text them, but I just haven't done that yet. I feel like I've been mentally kind of all over the place lately, and so like I can't, like I form a thought and I'm like, oh, I need to do this thing or I need to coordinate this thing, and then I like can't get myself to do it. I don't know why. So that's besides the point. I'm gonna make this. My rice is cooking right now too. It's just like a little orange chicken with veggies kind of meal, and I'll probably have like half of it and save the other half for tomorrow. And I think the rest of the evening is going to be pretty relaxing. Like I don't think, even when we take P somewhere, I don't know where we're going to take him yet. It's not going to be anywhere crazy. Like we're not doing anything wild. We'll probably just like take him to a slightly different part of town on like a slightly different walk than what we normally do, that kind of thing, just to kind of get him out a little bit, because I feel like with all of the rain he's been a little cooped up. We only have 2 more days of rain and then he'll be able to go back to his sunbathing. You guys, why did nobody tell me that Mormon Wives is back? I need to watch it pretty much immediately. I'm super excited. I think season 2 ended on a crazy cliffhanger, and I also have it bookmarked for like March or something like that on my calendar because that's when the Bachelorette season of Taylor Frankie Paul comes out. So if you guys watch any of those things, I'm so excited. I think I'm going to set up my iPad. I usually try to read to go to bed because I find that's like the most peaceful way to go to sleep for me, but tonight I think I have to go on the iPad. Like I don't know what else to say about it. I was reading in my physical book earlier today, so I need to find my place in my Kindle so that just in case I wake up, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and then I can't go back to sleep, and so then I will read my Kindle to go to bed. Got my Kindle, got my iPad. I didn't end up studying tonight, but we did go to the campus and take P on a little adventure, which was so fun. He was like having a blast. I think that it really helped that it was pretty like light out, or like that there's a lot of lights at the campus that we went to, because he usually gets pretty scared of the dark, but he seemed to really enjoy himself, so that was a blast. Then we came home and he was like exhausted after that, so that was great. And then when we came home, we made some cookies from scratch, which I mentioned, and they turned out so good. I think the last time that we made these cookies together was actually when Ryan lived, oh my gosh, he lived with these roommates who we're still really close friends with, but he lived with them like back in like 2019 through maybe like 2021. That house was just so fun, and like just being around the roommates and stuff, because again, all of us are friends. One of his roommates was somebody that he went to college with, and so I became friends with him too. And anyway, that was the last time I think that we made those cookies together, so they were so good. We made so much dough though that we just ended up refrigerating a bunch of it so that we could only like make a few cookies at a time instead of making like an entire like huge batch, because we have so many different types of cookies in the freezer and fridge at this point that like we don't need a million cookies already baked, because then they're just accessible. They're so much easier to eat that way. And sometimes honestly it's kind of fun to just like pop in 3-4 cookies and like share them, have a little movie night, and not have like a whole plate of them, because again, then they're just accessible at that point. But anyway, it is 9:30. I want to see, I have access to both Hulu and Disney Plus, but I always prefer to watch on Disney Plus, so I want to see if I can get Mormon Wives on here. Did I miss that the Jonas Brothers have a movie, a very Jonas Christmas movie? That might have to be something I watch at some point. Oh my god, yay, it's on here. So I'm going to watch Mormon Wives and go to sleep, and tomorrow plans are that we want to do some studying for sure. I like need to, and this is kind of like going to be a recurring theme through the end of the year. I really want to try to finish my class before end of year, especially as I have more time off. I've taken every Friday off for the rest of the year, and then also around the holidays I get about 2 weeks off, which is very exciting. I do that every single year for myself, whether my company provides it or not. Some years they do and some years they don't. This year they're providing like a week and a half, so I only have to take PTO for a few days. So anyway, definitely want to do the studying. I also need to do my laundry. Those are like the two main things that I need to do, and then I need to edit, and I would really like to do a workout as well. I'm actually gonna make a little list for myself so I don't forget anything that I want to do. I'm gonna keep it really simple. Sometimes when I make these lists for myself, I feel like I overfill my plate a little bit, and I don't want to do that. I think it's gonna be fine. Let's head off to bed, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's only like 7 a.m. or it already is 7 a.m. It's late for me. I just feel like it's so late when it's 7 because I'm online by 8:30. So by 7, I like don't get a chance to do anything for myself really. So anyway, it's cold in this house this morning, like frigid. So I turned up the heater. I learned recently that you can like do a little timer setting thing so that I can come out here and it's already warmed up. I think I'm going to read for a little bit. I just started to make my coffee, so it's brewing. I fell asleep very quickly after starting Mormon Wives, so I basically have to restart the whole show. But already there's so much drama. And then I woke up at 5, but I don't remember which one of you had told me, but at some point someone had told me to not go to bed with my hair wet because it causes headaches, because you keep trying to like avoid, I looked this up after I saw the comment, but basically you keep trying to like avoid where the wet spot on your pillow is, and so then you like kink your neck in weird ways, and then that causes a headache. After that comment, I haven't really been going to bed with my hair like wet. I've been letting it kind of dry, except last night I just like, my whole schedule went by the wayside, and so I woke up with a pretty bad headache, so I ended up just going back to sleep for a couple of hours. So that's why I'm up late. But anyway, I'm gonna take the time to read a little, and then I'll take P on his walk, get ready for work. Actually, let's check our schedule for work, because do I have anything? I just have one meeting at 9:30. Let's read and hang out for a little bit before we have to start our work day. I haven't really checked in with you guys. I have been trying to take P on his walk, and we just keep going back and forth. And it's raining. He just like will not go to the bathroom, and he like can't decide which direction he wants to walk in. So he'll like, he's one of those dogs that like if he starts going in a direction, if he doesn't like that direction anymore, he'll just stop and like sit down and he will not move. So you kind of have to go with like whatever he wants a little bit. He cannot decide right now, and it's like, oh my gosh. I'm feeling hopeful now though. I think this is like the longest we've gone in any one direction. Today was just kind of like a crazy day. I don't really know why it turned into a crazy day, but it did. So I didn't really have the chance to check in with you guys, but I am just like watching TV now. Well, I'm walking P, but I'm gonna go watch TV after this, and Ryan is gonna go have dinner with some friends. So I think I'm gonna just kind of try to recoup a little bit and like have a relaxing rest of the evening and not let the rest of the day get to me. because it's only like 5 p.m. and I can salvage this day. Anyway, that's the update so far. And yeah, sorry I have not checked in with you guys like nearly at all. It's been crazy. Oh, but I do have good news. Hold on. Got it across the street now, apparently. Okay, we're walking now. We're cooking. Good news. I heard from my doctor, and what I have is a cyst. Well, I also have some nodules, and they're a little like nervous about the nodules, but they do think that everything is benign, so that's good. And I don't know what that means in terms of next steps, but that just does mean that it's like good news and it's nothing like as scary as it could have been. So that's great. And I'm excited about that. So anyway, that's the update. I need to finish walking P and then we're gonna go back to the house. Okay, we're back from the walk. I finally got P to go to the bathroom. And now he's stolen my spot. What can you do? I'm gonna sit next to him. I'm gonna finish at least the episode that I'm currently watching of Mormon Wives, and then maybe I'll get to a little bit of work that I needed to get done, because if you recall, I have that little list of all of the things that I wanna get done. I might do some more habit stacking and do like a little workout while I watch TV, because that's like one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, today, I don't know what it was about today, but it kind of took it out of me. Honestly, this whole week has kind of taken it out of me, and I'm supposed to be going to San Diego this weekend, and I'm going. I don't know why I keep saying I'm supposed to be. I am going, but part of me is like, I could really use this weekend to just like be home. But I do think it'll be nice to be with some friends for a couple of days, and then I'll probably come back home on like Sunday morning, so I still have time to just kind of like be home and that kind of thing. Plus, I do miss, like, now that I don't live in San Diego, and I haven't lived in San Diego for years. If you guys don't already know, I grew up in San Diego and I lived there until I was 18, and then when I moved back from Seattle, I moved to Orange County, and then to San Diego, and then to LA. I lived in San Diego a little bit in my adulthood as well, and I miss it sometimes. Like, I always thought, oh, I don't want to live where I grew up and I don't want to be there forever, but in comparison to LA, I do kind of miss it. Like, I don't hate LA by any means, but I just don't feel like it's my city. Like, it's not where I want to live forever. So I do think that it'll be nice to like be in San Diego for a little bit, do something a little bit different, see some old friends. I'm gonna see one of my friends who I haven't seen in years, which is gonna be really fun, and I think it'll be a great time. So I'm glad that I'm going, despite the fact that I know that I want to reset at home. I think it'll be so good that I reset with friends. Anyway, let's watch TV and hang out with P for a little bit, and then we'll get on to all of our other things that we wanted to get to. It is so much later. I did actually a different workout today than I normally do. So it was sort of like a low impact workout, but got my body moving. Pretty much did everything except for the editing. So I'm gonna do the editing tomorrow morning, and then ideally we'll do editing, another workout, and some studying in the morning. And I think that's kind of it, but I'm gonna head to bed right now. Ryan actually is still out with his friends. It's only 9:40, it's still early. I'm not really tired, but I know that if I don't go to bed now, I'll end up being tired in the morning, and then I'll just like, my whole day will kind of like be skewed. So I'm gonna head to bed now, and I'm just gonna watch TV in bed. I haven't really been into the book that I've been reading. I don't know why. I don't know if it's also possible that like any book that I'd be reading right now would take a backseat to, as silly as it sounds, the show that I'm watching, because I love this type of show and like this drama and like talking with friends about it, because all of my friends are watching this show right now. So it's like very topical in that sense. And so it's really fun to be a part of like this little community of people who are watching it. So that's also possible. It's possible that it's just like, it's not the book, but I don't know. I'm also just like not loving the book, so who knows. But anyway, I'm gonna get to bed. I'm gonna try to watch as much of the show as possible. I think I'm on episode 5, and I think there's 10 episodes. We're almost halfway through the show, which is crazy because I basically started it today. Anyway, I'm gonna get to bed, and we'll see what we get up to tomorrow. We'll see what time we head off to San Diego, because I still don't know the full plan. Yeah, that's kind of it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's kind of cold in here. I'm gonna go turn on the heater. Ryan got home at like 11 last night, so I didn't see him. I was already in bed, as you guys saw. I think I'm going to make myself a latte really fast, and yeah, I want a hot latte. Even though we both took the time off today, Ryan does have to go to work, so I still have the day off. I'm going to do some editing right now, and then I think I decided I'm gonna just stay home for the editing. Yesterday I was like, maybe I'll go to a cafe. I feel too like cold, and I don't know, it's rain. It's like really rainy. There was so much thunder last night, and so I'm more in like the cozy vibe of just like being home. So we're just gonna edit here, and then I need to get ready to go to San Diego. I do have a package coming today and I kind of want to receive the package, but also if it gets too late, then I don't think I'll be able to, because I think that I have reservations for a restaurant tonight. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is, honestly. The friend that I'm going to visit, well, I'm visiting two friends, but primarily one friend. He's one of those people that likes to plan everything and then you just kind of like show up and the things are done. And that's like sort of his love language, which I appreciate so much. Like, it's so fun. But then what happens is like, I'm like, I don't even remember what time I need to be there. He also like plans for things to go wrong. So like, it's okay to be loosey-goosey. Like if for some reason there is like a huge accident and there's crazy traffic, he has plan B, C, and D. I'm excited to go and have some friend time. I think I was telling you guys the other day, like sometimes when I'm having the type of like week or couple of weeks slash month that I'm having, I feel like I would prefer to have like, I don't know, just like reset time. How did that trigger that? Okay, I feel like this is getting more and more and more sensitive. That's so annoying. Anyway, let's clean up after ourselves and let's get to some editing. My towel on my head still, but we did our workout, we did our editing. I tried taking P on a walk earlier, but the second that I tried taking him, there was like a really loud noise, and since there was a bunch of thunder last night, he already doesn't like loud noises, but on top of it with the thunder, I think he was just like not into it. I've just gotten into some lazy clothes because I'm going to go put my laundry away. Ryan thought he was on track to head home around around noonish, but he just texted me and said it's probably gonna be closer to 2, unfortunately. I was hoping to see him before I leave, but I'm just gonna keep getting ready, which is kind of what I've already been doing. So I'm gonna do putting the laundry away right now. I have this huge pile right here that's been taking over my treadmill because I did all of it yesterday. So need to do that. I'm gonna watch my show while I do it, and then I'll pack after I put all the clothes away, because right now I feel like I can't conceptualize like what I have, what I want to wear. I just don't know. So I think putting the clothes away first will help. Alrighty, I feel a bit more put together. I also rearranged a few things in my closet because I never really had a place to put, like, you know those clothes that are like kind of dirty, kind of clean? I didn't have a place to put that, and I've been just like kind of storing them. I'll show you. In my bathroom, on top of this hamper, I would literally just like leave them there. That's not really enjoyable for anyone because that is the bathroom that's like outside of the primary. So if any guests were to come over, if like Ryan's, you know, popping in and using that bathroom, it's just like, you don't want someone else's pajamas there. Ryan has this little basket next to his side of the bed that lets him, you know, like just put stuff, and then like the basket kind of closes. It's overfilling right now, but normally it closes. So he has that, but I didn't really have a spot for that because on my side, that little basket is where we would put like these pillows and like any extra blankets. So in theory, this would be like my basket, but it doesn't function that way. So anyway, I was able to clear a few things out and get myself a little section in my closet. So now I have one of these little baskets that I was using for something else, but I was able to consolidate a bunch of things. Now this is like for those types of clothes. So this will just like live in my basket, and I just have to get in the habit of every time I do my laundry, I need to check this basket. I'm just finishing up getting ready. I think here's what I'm gonna wear. I brought a couple of different outfits because I'm gonna be in San Diego today and tomorrow. Today I think we have some dinner plans. I brought the tan version of this cardigan, but I'm gonna wear this and I'm gonna open it up like I did last time with the other cardigan because I think that was cute. This is the outfit. I think it's good enough. I feel like black and brown, I always thought like didn't really match, and I don't know if that's just like one of those old fashion rules, but I feel like this looks fine. I want something cute and comfy for the drive, and it's getting a little sunnier now, so it's like 60 degrees outside and sunny, so I think this will be fine that it's short sleeve. So I'm gonna take P on a walk because he didn't go to the bathroom earlier. All of the trash trucks are gone and he's like terrified of trash trucks, so now that they're gone, I can take him on his walk, and then I think from there we're gonna start heading down to San Diego. I'm unfortunately probably just going to miss Ryan because he's estimating coming home around 2-ish, but it's already 12:45, and so I think I'm going to just miss him, but I need to be able to make my dinner plans, and it takes me probably about 3 hours to get to San Diego. Do you want to go on a walk? Yeah. Oh, he's so excited. Okay, let's go on our walk and then we'll start heading out.
Kira, okay.
morning, you guys. I am actually sitting on my friend's balcony right now. It is Saturday. Last night, first of all, it took me like just over 3 hours to get to San Diego yesterday. And then we got here, I got to my friend's apartment, and we basically just kind of like talked a little bit, got ready, and went over to our dinner reservations, which was at a place called Starlight, which is so cool. I had seen it on Instagram and I sent it to him and I was like, this place looks sick. And he was like, it's in San Diego, let's go. And so since we already had the plan for me to come here this weekend, we decided to go. So did that. So we went there, and then we wanted to go to this other like kind of speakeasy bar type thing, but you have to get reservations like far in advance, and we weren't 100% sure what the plan was for the night, so we didn't reserve that, and so we didn't get a chance to go because it was already booked out. But we went to, I think, Hillcrest, and went to number 1. Very different experience going to Hillcrest, I'll say that much, and I really enjoyed it. I feel like it just felt more welcoming than what I'm used to when I go to like any kind of bar scene, so that was fun. And then we just went home and fell asleep. I think we got home by like 10 p.m. and I was like so tired. But now I'm sitting outside having a little coffee. We were just sitting out here together having a coffee, just waking up. I don't really know what the plan is today. The only thing that we have scheduled is that we're gonna see a friend probably after 5, so like for dinner, because she has some plans today otherwise. He literally lives downtown, so the view is so cool. This is Capó Park, and then on this side is the waterfront, which is pretty unique and cool because he's facing this way. He gets to see everything, because the people who are facing the other way, I guess you wouldn't really get the ballpark view. I guess if you are like really high up, this place has so many floors, like over 30, and if you're super high up, it's extremely expensive, but you can see into Petco Park because the units go so high up that you can like see into there. He's relatively on like a lower floor, but this is still really high up for me, at least. Like this feels very high. So yeah, that's kind of what the plan is right now. I just wanted to check in with you guys, say hi. I don't usually vlog in front of friends, like talk wise. I feel like I want to, especially with a friend that I don't see very often, I want to make sure that I have a chance to like spend the time with them and not just like shove a camera in their face. So that's the update. Good morning, and let's see what we do today. Hello, you guys, we're back home. I had such a fun weekend in San Diego, I'm not gonna lie. It was just super enjoyable. I got to spend so much time with friends. I tried to vlog as much as I possibly could when I was out and about, but again, I don't love to vlog with friends. I don't know, just I want to spend my time with the friends, especially the friends that I don't get to see that often. So it was a super fun time, but we're back home. It's actually really early. I left maybe around, I want to say like 9ish, and I got home under 2 hours, which is usually unheard of for going between LA and San Diego. Usually with traffic, it's about 3. Like a perfect world, it's about 2. So the fact that I made it in the time that I did was fantastic. So it's only 11:30 right now. It's still super early. I think Ryan and I are gonna plan to go do something today. So we'll see what we get up to. We might like go walk around a part of town that we just don't normally go to. I think that could be kind of fun. And otherwise, we're just enjoying the weekend, the rest of the weekend. The weekend just has felt so long, especially because I had Friday off. So it feels nice to have the extra day today. And the holidays are coming up soon, which feels mind-blowing that they're already here, but we'll get lots of time off of work for that too. So anyway, that is the update for now. I think I might do a little bit of vacuuming while I have some downtime, and then finish an episode because Ryan wants to like eat and all of that kind of stuff. And then we'll go out and go find something to do. Okay, Ryan and I are in the car and we're trying to figure out, we had a plan of somewhere that we wanted to go, but then when we got there, we were like, we don't really want to be here. So then we started driving around, and now we're just driving around town. So we're gonna kind of like drive around, see what we see. Yeah, kind of go from there. I don't actually even, I think we're in Boyle Heights now. We've never like really spent time here before. Have you ever been here? Not in Boyle Heights though. But anyway, yeah, so we're kind of just like learning more about our own city and like exploring a little bit. So I'll tell you guys what we end up finding. Okay, update. We actually are back home because we couldn't decide what to do. So we ended up just like kind of driving around this like very industrial area. We like just drove around a bunch, basically, kind of like saw more of our city. And now we're back home because we're gonna quickly grab P and we're gonna go take him over to a park. It's only like 2:30ish, and normally he eats around like 4:30, and then we walk him from there, which we still will do. But we like to every now and then try to get him out of the house a little bit just to like see something a little bit different, not go on the exact same walk all the time. So that's what we're gonna go do. Let's go. And then when we come back, we'll actually be able to like relax and stuff, which will be nice. I kind of want like just some couch time. All right, we're back home and I just actually started, well, I'm almost finished. I just prepped a new recipe. So this is like a sausage, sweet potato, broccoli. Does it have anything else? For some reason, I feel like there's something else. A little like honey glazed recipe, and it looks so good. It smells delicious. So new recipe for me. It's almost done. I think it has like 5 minutes left to bake. I'm also going to, for dessert, bake some cookies and just like those Christmas sugar cookies. And I think I'm gonna watch a little bit of TV and just have an early dinner. I didn't have any lunch today, so I'm like very hungry. It's already 4:15 and I feel like normally I do eat around this time, so hopefully this recipe is good. If it is, I will share it with you guys and I'll like leave it, actually no matter what, I'll leave it in the description box below so you guys can try it out. Okay, I had my dinner. This is like the leftovers that I have. I think I might want to try this maybe with like something else added on too, but it was really good on its own, like mashed potatoes, or Ryan was suggesting some rice. But definitely linking this below in like the little box underneath the video because it's so good. I think next time, I think maybe I would add some kind of like onion or like some other veggies. Super good though. So I'm gonna have this as my leftovers. I just had my little dessert of a couple of cookies, and I tried taking P on walk number 2, like actually give him a walk after he ate his dinner, but there was a loud noise and he got scared, and now it's dark and he's scared of the dark, so unfortunately he won't be going, but at least I took him on the other walk, so that's the good news. So I'm gonna wash this like little pan thing here, and then I think I'm gonna do the dishwasher, and then we'll kind of just actually relax for the rest of the night. I'm actually so happy that I made this because this will last me a couple of days, and then it's Thanksgiving. Kind of perfect timing. Guys, it's actually the next day. You'll never believe it. I didn't check in with you guys much because I was asleep. I ended up sleeping like, I'm not even kidding, probably 12 hours. I was so tired because the night before when we went to go get Mexican food, it was like, by the time I got back to my friend's house, I fell asleep by about 2-ish a.m. And then I had woken up at like 5:30-ish and kept trying to go in and out of sleep, but kept like not fully being able to go to sleep. So I only got a handful of hours of sleep. So last night I fell asleep at 5:30 p.m. and I woke up at like 6:30 p.m. There was like an hour break in between all of that, but I practically slept for like 11 hours, which is so crazy. So anyway, I'm here now. I think that is going to be the end of this vlog. So thank you guys for being here and watching. I really appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you enjoyed spending the week with me. That's all I have. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.